Kume Kanaba. This week for the Universal Yums box, we are going to the Philippines. And one of the popular greetings, according to the booklet, is Kumain Kanaba, which I'm probably saying completely wrong. But the literal translation is, have you eaten? And obviously, Americans don't say, have you eaten as a greeting. That would be weird. So some people that have gone to the Philippines and heard this greeting have been confused. But it really comes down to the hospitality of the Filipino people. They ask, have you eaten? Because they're considered some of the world's best hosts. So they enjoy entertaining, they love feeding people. According to the booklet, if you go to the Philippines, you will be welcomed with open arms and invited back to people's homes, and they will make you lots and lots of food, which I would not be upset about. I'm very excited about the Philippines because I have been close, but I've never been there. I've been to Taiwan, which is just a little bit away from the Philippines. So the food of the Philippines is very different than any other food in the world because it's got a lot of different influences. So Spain, America, I don't remember the other ones, but it's gone through a lot of evolutions. So the Filipino people have fused together a lot of different cultures and a lot of different foods with their native foods to create a kind of very interesting cuisine. I'm so excited to try these snacks from the Philippines. Let's get to it. So the first thing that we've got is boing baked corn. So this is like corn nuts, and I love corn nuts. They're barbecue flavored. And these are a little bit different because usually corn nuts are really crunchy and hard, but these, I guess they soak them in water for several days before they fry them, so they're a little bit softer, I guess. They smell so good. Oh, these smell delicious. Look at those. So let's try. Yes. They still have a really great crunch. I was afraid that they would be like fried chickpeas that are kind of crumbly. They're not as crunchy, at least the ones that I've had. These have a great crunch, but they're not like break your teeth hard like some of the corn nuts that I've had before. Oh man, these are so good. Barbecue flavor. It's not like the American barbecue flavor, but it does have that tanginess. So one thing that I learned about Filipino food is they use a lot of tangy, like sweet, sour flavors instead of sweet, sour, and salty instead of spicy. So it's considered very little spice, almost the least spicy food in the world. However, it does not lack flavor because they create a lot of the umami flavors that you know about, the sweet, salty, spicy combination to create a really tangy, interesting, flavorful taste. Let's keep going. So the next thing we're going to try is another corn thing, and this is called cheesy corn crunch. And it says that it's outrageously spicy and cheesy, but according to the booklet, this is not spicy at all. The only thing outrageous about it is that it's outrageously not spicy. Wow, I'm having a really hard time with this package. Okay, I think I got it. Ooh, they look like Cheetos. They look just like Cheetos, like exactly, even down to the crazy shape, different shapes. So this is cheese jalapeno. Oh, yeah. Okay, that's really good. It's kind of got like almost a bell pepper flavor. So you can taste the cheese. It tastes like a Cheeto, but better, in my opinion, because it has more depth of flavor. It's got these little, it's got some spice on there that is really delicious, that has, it must have like paprika or something. Like I've learned paprika is dried bell pepper, ground dried bell pepper. So it could have that on it, or dried jalapeno. I don't know. It's not spicy at all. So jalapeno is definitely a, what's the word that I'm looking for? When you think something is going to be something and it's not something. I don't know. But it's not spicy, but you do have that pepper flavor along with the cheese. So it's really nice. If you don't like spicy food, but you want to enjoy some of the Spanish flavors of the spicy food, the Philippines might be your place. Okay, so then I saw this one, and this is really strange. This is called a cupcake, but spelled differently than we spell it in the United States. And this flavor is cheesy cheese cupcake. A cheese flavored cupcake. Now, I know there are sweet cheeses like ricotta and that's the only one that I can think of that they use in, like cream cheese. You can put sugar and cream cheese together to make cheesecake. So I understand that there are sweet cheeses, but this to me, it just seems a little bit strange because I don't know, I'm thinking like cheddar cheese, and cheddar cheese to me is not sweet. There were several different flavors that I could have gotten, but I got the cheese, so we're gonna try it. There was like a mocha and a chocolate peanut butter, and I'm like, man, I wish I would have gotten one of those, but maybe this is gonna be really super good, so. Okay, it smells kind of like cheddar cheese. Oh, it smells like macaroni and cheese. I'm afraid. We'll try it. Okay, so there it is. It's just a cupcake. Okay. It smells a lot more cheesy than it tastes. It just tastes like cake, but with a subtle cheese flavor. I don't know if I like it. I don't hate it, but I don't think I like it. I'd rather have the chocolate peanut butter one. So, let's keep going. This was so interesting to me. You know how I say every country has their version of the potato chip? Well, I think the Philippines has surprised me. They are more into corn for their savory. Potatoes are considered a dessert item in the Philippines, so they use potatoes for their desserts oftentimes. So this is actually potato cracker, and it's filled with something. I forgot what it's filled with. But anyhow, so this is their version of the potato chip, but unlike most places, this is not savory. It is sweet. So that is a fun twist. This is also a very difficult package. I think it's this brand. They like to really wrap it up. Ooh. Oh, that smells lovely. Like, oh, that smells so good. I could just, I could smell that all day. It smells great. Like, really good. Oh, these are cute. So it's purple. And pillowy, like they're called pillows. Ube filled crackers, so that's what it is. Let's try it. It doesn't have a ton of filling. It's kind of like a frosting texture. They taste really good. I'm trying to put my finger on that flavor. It's really tasty. There's a specific flavor in there, not potato, that I'm trying to think of. I don't know. I can't get it. This is a terrible video because I can't describe any of these flavors to you, but it's really tasty. Fruity. I would say it's a little bit fruity. and a little bit creamy, like almost milk-like. Wow. I can't put my finger on that flavor. It's right on the tip of my tongue too. I don't know. I can't tell you, but I can tell you it is super tasty, and I wish that I could buy more of those because they are a good snack. Let's keep going. So in the Spanish box from last month, there was a very crumbly shortbread. And I learned that the Philippines has their own version of this shortbread because the Spanish conquered the Philippines and they were there for 333 years. So the Philippines, you know, the Filipino people took on a lot of the Spanish culture, including Catholicism, their last names even, and some of their, you know, cuisine, obviously. So this is the shortbread, and it has a different name than the Spanish one. This is a polvoron, I don't know, a Manila shortbread. Pinipig is sticky rice that they have in the Philippines, I guess. So I really liked the Spanish shortbread, if I'm remembering correctly. So I think I'll like this too. But I have to be really careful because at least the Spanish version was extremely crumbly. And I'm assuming that this will also be very crumbly. So I'm going to be careful here. It looks like it has some sugar on the outside. It smells sweet, like just like sugar. That's really good. Oh, yum. It's really dry, very similar to the Spanish one version, but that's really good. I don't know. Again, this food is delicious. The snacks are super good. The textures are great, but I cannot put my finger on the flavors. I just don't know how to describe them. They're just really good. I don't know. I have 3 more things to show you. So stick with me. Okay. So then I've got this. It's a sweet corn flavored chewy candy with a butter flavored filling. Interesting. So we're gonna try this guy. Mr. Maze. I'm kind of excited. Corn. They said it tastes like you're eating creamed corn. Oh my gosh, why can't I open these packages? Okay. Oh boy. And I think it's chewy. This looks like Play-Doh almost. Okay, it's chewy. Ah, whoa. It has something filled. Right, buttery filling. Whoa. It is super chewy, like stick to your teeth chewy. Whoa. That flavor is nothing I was expecting. I mean, they said it's like creamed corn with butter, and that's exactly what it tastes like, but just in a candy form. The texture is wrong for that flavor, so it's, my brain is trying to figure it out. It is good. I like it. You just have to have it in your mouth for a little bit before your brain can like catch up and be like, okay, this is good. Because it's just unlike anything I've had before. But I like it. Okay, so then there's this one, Mr. Buko. And this is the Buko Pandan flavored chewy candy with milk filling. Okay, so this one, I remember they said that you've most likely never had pandan because I'm probably saying it wrong. I'm butchering these words, but you probably haven't had it because if you haven't been to Southeast Asia, it only grows there and they don't really import it anywhere. So if you haven't had it, that's not uncommon unless you've been to Southeast Asia. Can't open this one either. I don't really know what to expect. I know that it's green. I know that the pandan is green, so it's the same type. So I think this candy is made by the same manufacturer because it looks very similar to the other one, Mr. Maze. And again, it's very chewy. And it's got that center again. It's so chewy. It's good. It definitely has some coconut. And the coconut is really all I'm tasting. It's sweet. And coconutty, but not in a harsh way. It's not it's a subtle coconutty flavor. It's lovely. It tastes very tropical. It's a very delicious candy. I need to stop using that word. Okay, so I have one more thing for you, and I saved this one because it looks really, really good. This is a chocolate cream filled chocolate cake bar, and there's some interesting history about this. So it's called a, shoot, let me remember what it's called. Something Mercedes. I have to look in my book because it's really interesting. It's interesting. It's called a Brazo de Mercedes, and brazo means arm in Spanish, and Mercedes was the Queen of Spain in 1878. So it's like the arm of Mercedes is the name of this dessert. I know that sounds strange, but it's a fudgy bar, like a cake, filled with chocolate cream. So this sounds like I want to eat it. Ooh, oh, it smells so, like as soon as I opened it, it smells so chocolatey. It looks like a little loaf cake. It smells so good. Just chock full of chocolate. Yum. This reminds me of like Little Debbie cake snacks, only like way better. Okay, I didn't get any filling. I'm gonna have to have another bite. Darn. This is really good. It's like really just a moist chocolate cake. So you can see there's filling in there.